What's up everyone, I'm Josh Atwood, one of the Lapeer City Commissioners, and I'm going to be your tour guide on today's virtual field trip through historic Lapeer. Grab some popcorn, comfy blanket, sit on a nice chair, and let's learn some awesome things about the city of Lapeer. Let's go. Our first stop in historic Lapeer brings us to the old library. It was built in 1922 and is named after a famous author from Lapeer, the Margaret D'Angeli. When you get a second, check out the old library. Our next stop brings us to an awesome park in the city of Lapeer, downtown, right off Nepessing Street, the Veterans Memorial Park. Here we have the statue that was erected by the city of Lapeer in 1948 to honor our fallen veterans and who have served our country protecting our freedoms. When you get a second, come downtown, drive down Nepessing Street, and you will see the sign. Stop by, come and reflect, and thank those veterans who served our country. To the next one. The next stop brings us to Immaculate Conception Church, which was constructed in 1895. This is a really old building. All right, come here, take a look at this. These stones that make up a lot of this structure were from farmers' fields from the local area. Our next stop brings us to the old post office, which was built in 1932. It's actually used right now for office space. Downtown Lapeer has lots of unique different styles of businesses, from retail to salon and spa services, dentistry. There's a couple different businesses in there. And I also heard that there is a building that looks just like this somewhere in the United States. Massachusetts. Yeah! Massachusetts. That's where it is. If you have time, walk by the structure. This is where they used to write letters and stuff and send them. Now, it's across the street. That would be the new post office. But when you get a chance, it really is awesome in there. And we are back at our next location, which is City Hall. This structure was built in 1882 and was originally the firehouse. And it still has some of the amazing craftsmanship on the top and the roof. If you can imagine, back in the day, they used to bring out the horse and buggy, fight fires right through where them doors are. And we're back at this amazing structure, which is home of Lapeer County Historical Society, which was built in 1920 and originally was State Mutual Insurance Company. When you get a second, go inside and check out all the historical facts and documents of Lapeer County and the city of Lapeer. It's a great place to go. And our next stop brings us to the Lyric Mall, which was built in 1921 and was Lapeer's first movie theater, which was known as the Lyric Theater. The next stop, the Vinyl Bar and Grill, which also used to be known as the Villa and was a newspaper company back in the day, a small newspaper. It was built in 1890, and it's an amazing corner piece here in downtown Lapeer. It's a Vinyl Bar and Grill. Get some amazing grub. Our next stop brings us to the One Wellness Center, which back in the day, I don't know if it was 1917, but it says that up on towards the roof. But this used to be a car showroom on the second floor. So they used to use an elevator, lift the cars up, and put them up by the front, so people walking or driving by downtown shop for the car from the second floor, which is incredible. Then it turned into like a spa. There's a sauna in there, locker rooms, and even a pool, I heard. The next stop brings us to the old historic courthouse, which, by the way, is the second oldest courthouse in the state of Michigan, and it's the first oldest working courthouse in the state of Michigan. They hold at least one court case here a year to keep up with the working courthouse status. It was built in 1846. This isn't the original location. They actually had the basement built later on, and they moved the structure, but they actually built the downtown around the courthouse, so it is this like business hub. And it's the heart of this city, and we need to support downtown businesses. Our next stop brings us to Gallery 194, which was originally built as a department store, purchased by the DDA and turned into an art gallery. Art is an amazing, important part of society. So when you come down here, make sure you go inside, check out all the art, buy some art, make some art, create some art, and just expand your mind. and the art culture in downtown Lapeer. And our next stop brings us to the well-known structure. It's the Pick Theater. It was originally built in 1941, and fun fact, was the first structure in Lapeer to have air conditioning. They stopped showing movies in the 90s. I watched The Little Mermaid there when I was a kid, and it's an amazing structure inside and out. Our next stop brings us across the street, which is Choice One Bank, built in 1912, and it was expanded over there a while back, because there was a couple hotels next to it that burnt down. If you don't bank there, you should. That's where I bank. Where'd you guys go? We are here on location, Blondie's, Dagwood's, Cream, which used to be the old Opera House. Oh! This building used to be located down Nepessing Street, and they moved it brick by brick over here. When you have a quick second, stop by and check it out. And we're back at the old historic Hart House that was built in 1880 and was owned by Elvin Hart, which was one of the first settlers here to Lapeer in 1831. When you get a second, come walk by it and just check it out. It is older than dirt. Almost as old as I am. And we are right across the street from the old historic Hart House, and it's being restored to its original colors. I've been inside of it a couple different times. It's a really beautiful home inside. It's got a lot of the original woodwork still in it and in the process of being restored. So it's another beautiful historic building, home in downtown Lapeer. And thank you for joining us in this virtual tour. I just encourage you guys to come check out all the different locations we looked at. There's so much more to learn and so much more to check out down here, different businesses to go shopping at. Come on down, make sure you check out the Pocket Park. It's something that the community created. There was a building right here that burnt down a few years ago, and this was a vision of the DDA and the community to build the Pocket Park. Also, we have lots of walking paths throughout the city. We also have a mountain bike trail over off DeMille. It's up to 9 miles long, and it runs by the Farmers Creek. It's a beautiful area back there. So there's lots to do, lots to learn, and that's a wrap. Thanks for joining in.